Hello everybody and welcome back to another snapshot in this world again with multiple weird issues, I suppose. Well, chunk borders, I suppose, actually. In this episode we'll be exploring 21W44A, although I won't actually be doing much in it. It seems like it's mostly just minor features and entity optimizations. So yeah, let's go into the end. Wait, is that an end ship? What's that doing? There's a second end city? Well, that's pretty good. Let's jump back into this time lapse yet again because, yeah. And defeat this end city. Because this end city is probably going to be harder since there's a shulker tower and everything. Although really, to be honest, all I'm going to really do with the shulker tower is probably build up the side of it and get in the loot. So yeah, let's get into a time lapse of defeating this end city. So in this time lapse I want to talk about 1.18 and when it releases, and a few other things of course. So firstly, when 1.18 releases, my main question is, should I continue on with this snapshot series, or should I switch it over to a more closer to a normal survival series, so I don't upgrade every snapshot and I do bigger projects, and because being able to do bigger projects might be a bit useful in the long term. That would also probably mean that my upload schedule wouldn't be really a week, wouldn't be once a week, but so either, well, actually I'm probably going to ask, should I stay on once every snapshot, or should I switch to try and upload once a week and then but stay on 1.18 and not actually always post once a week if I'm doing bigger projects. So if you have a thought on whether I should do continue updating with the snapshots or stay on 1.18 when it releases, please comment that down below. Secondly, actually, this is more of talking about 1.19 in the wild update, because it's a really exciting update, and that's the main question of that's the main point of my last question. Should I not risk more weird chunk borders and other weird features like that, or should I stay and only have one weird blended chunk border? So yeah, that's that question. Should I, and also, yeah, so 1.18, the wild update, is a very interesting update. It's going to have frogs, mangrove trees, and hopefully the forest upgrades that they were showing. Although that is entirely concept art. But I hope they do add that, along with a bunch of other biomes, like all the biomes that were promised to be updated, including the desert. The desert is, well, it's a really boring biome, and I think it would be really useful if it could have, like, oases where that spawned instead of azalea trees. Yeah, so that's that, and I also wanted, well, to ask everyone who's watching this to subscribe, because, yeah, I would really like if everyone could subscribe, because that could help me get to more subscribers, to more people, and expand my channel further. Also, I have, if anyone wants to host a Minecraft server, I do have my affiliate link in the description below. That won't make anyone else that won't cost anyone any more money than what they'd be paying if they didn't use my affiliate link. So that's another thing that I'd rather like if you checked out. And yeah, that's probably about it. That's probably about it. And also, I do really wish they'd implement that void feature that I talked about in the last episode, although that is entirely a interesting thing that I was talking about. But yeah, that's that, and I would really like if you could subscribe. I'm mentioning stuff again now. I'll just glide back, actually, and after that I'll just be right back in the overworld after this, with no home bed. So I'm back in the overworld, and yeah, I'm actually back at spawn. I may or may not have broken my bed, and yeah, as soon as I get one Eye of Ender, I can access quite a bit of stuff, but that's going to be in the next episode, because we're pretty far advanced in this episode, and in both terms, because, I mean, I started off having only iron gear, and then I lost all that iron gear to the void, and now I've got enchanted iron and diamond gear. If I wanted to, I could get use some of that Curse of Binding gear. Ouch. I should probably stop being in third person. But yeah, that's probably about it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.